Welcome to No Man's Sky, and my freighter base is finally as done as I can think to make it now, so I figured I'd make yet another video of a tour of my freighter base. So this is my freighter right here. Got a mixture of frigates and living frigates. I could use the teleporters to get up to the bridge room, but I'm going to take the stairs because I'm going to highlight something to you in just a minute that they still don't seem to have figured out. Alright, this doorway that I'm about to walk through right now is actually a teleporter. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Alright, so it's even frozen the game up a little bit there as I came through it. But yeah, where I'm stood right now, this corridor right here doesn't actually connect to the bridge at all. You'll see what I mean in a moment. Okay, so welcome to my bridge. Right, let's take a little walk down my main corridor. So I started off, I've reused the bits from my old freighter base along here. You'll find this is a good mixture of my old freighter base and my new one. So we've got our storage containers on here, stairs up, storage container, storage container, storage container, all that. We've got the launch locker, which isn't actually in use yet. They haven't really added it properly yet. Hexacraft materializer, appearance modifier, got our teleporter, got our planetary probe thing. Let's just see where we're at. Galactic trade terminal, our nutrient processor, and our refiner. Okay, and then yeah, like I say, there's stairs up, our storage containers, blah blah blah. More stairs up. We're going to try and focus on just the ground floor first. Okay, so we've got our captain's room. Nothing too over the top. We come out to captain's personal viewing platform, and they can go through here back into the main corridor, all round to the deputy captain's room, which is basically identical. Okay. So if I get back into the main corridor, so this stretches right the way to the back of the freighter base area. I've got industrial stuff on the left, and I've got the more what's the word I'm looking for? High-tech technology on the right here. So if we explore the technology side first, so we've got our fleet command bits, and we've got our construction guy and our research guy, science guy even. They've each got their own little bedrooms. We've got just some extra rooms that are smaller that I've not really decided what to do with yet. And an extra room here. And here we've got our Church of the Atlas. Got some candles burning at the back. Lots of pews, a couple of prayer mats, a little baptism bowl, I guess. And this is where a preacher or whatever can be preaching from. And if I go into the next room, we've got our market, which I've noticed has a rather amusing effect because the ships are directly below us. Well, I think that's what's causing it anyway. It gets this lovely little misty effect for some reason. Yeah, I've given each of the community badges their own little section. We've got exosuit and starship areas. I just wanted to use the bubble vats for something, so they're there. Okay, so still on our main corridor here. We've got a couple of little random offices just around this whole area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's a 6th one in here with our first of 3 conference rooms. Number 2 and number 3. And then we're on our outer corridor. The outer corridor goes in like a square around the outsides of the entire freighter base. If I went all the way down there, it'll go straight back to where the fleet command bits are. In here we've got one of our bunk rooms. They've got, if I did it right, they've got different posters up in each of them. Can't remember if I fixed that or not. Yeah, I did. Okay. The nice little lockers. I do wish. Oh, they are. What? Oh, they don't actually do anything. I was about to say I wish these were actually searchable and gave you items, but they do. You can search them, you just can't get any items from them. Okay, right, so we've got right at the back of our freighter just a little bit of a platform in case you get lost outside or whatever. This is one of many ways to get back in. Okay, let's go over to the industrial side. So they took a moment there, didn't they? So, like on the other side, we've got stairs up to the back of the freighter on the next floor, which you'll see when we go up there. Rather go this way around, I'm actually going to come through this empty spare room. I've got a few spare rooms on this side that I haven't quite decided what to do with yet. Okay, so we have our rather out of control science experiment lab. Things have gone wrong in here. Things have gone very, very wrong. Chaos. The scientist that runs this lab was not an organised person. Okay, now if we come around here. Hello, mate. There's a reason we've got all these locked doors, and that's because here are our holding cells, and just in case anyone attempts to escape, lots of doors. I had a right time trying to figure out how to represent a toilet, and it's literally just a decal. Yeah, all they really get is a toilet, a bed and a desk. That's it, that's all you need. Okay, so again demonstrating that the corridor goes all the way around the outsides in a great big square. Got lots of empty rooms to do stuff with later when I get the inspiration and I can figure out what to do with them. And then that goes back out to my personal viewing platform from my captain's quarters. We've got our stellar extractors. And we're back in the main corridor, so that, oh yeah, that was our first floor. Now let's go upstairs to the second floor. So we've got our little, on both sides we've got our little armories. Which I really need to put some like actually lockable doors on there rather than just hollow doors, but whatever. We've got a way out there, and then it's the same on the other side. You've got an armoury there, stairs down, way out. In the middle here we've got a little waiting room. It really doesn't like bringing the decals in quick enough, does it? And we've got our rather terrifying medical room. The lighting in here is usually better, but I seem to have parked in a rather dark solar system, but whatever. Okay, so let's go around the outsides first before I show you the main rooms in there. Okay, so we've got another way outside and our stairs down that were at the end of that main corridor. And if we go around the outside, again we're in a square. Go around the outside, we've got lots of bedrooms. They're all about the same, they're just colour coded differently. So we've got a nice little light blue and grey one there. Got a yellow one. Yeah, so there's lots. There's 16 of them, 8 on each side. This little purple room. You get their own little viewing bubble things. I really wish I'd picked like a nice bright light blue solar system to do this in, but whatever. And a little platform to get outside. I'm going to be replacing all of these little tiles with like the new platforms, but I need to do that in Blender, and that'll be easier once Blender is updated. Because if I try to do it here, it will tell me that I'm out of base range. Like I'm stood in base range right now, but where I'm trying to place that is apparently outside of the build limits. So yeah, need to do it in Blender. Okay, got our way out the back, which again our way's back down to the industrial and the what's it called, technology sides, and I'll show you out back here a little bit better in a minute, but let's not forget rooms. So our corridor goes down the middle again on this floor. That goes right back to, you can just about see the waiting room in the background there. But let's go down these two side corridors first. So either side of me here we've got cinema screens. If I turn my lights back off, see it's actually quite dark. You can grab little DVDs off the shelves here. You can go plug them in to these little computers here, and it'll project out of there. And another one there. I used to have like posters up on these walls for different movies and planets and stuff, but they were part of the Uclier mod, and as you know, you lot can't necessarily get that, I'm not including it. Okay, we've got our little cafeteria. And again, decals that really don't like to pop in very quickly when I'm filming anyway. Lots of posters. Nice little aquarium, why not? We've got our vending machines. Knives and forks are in there, staff member might be sat there. We've got our hot plates, and then you pay here. Staff members got their own little computer there to charge you with. If we come through here, and we've got our nice little lounge. Each table has got their own little character to it. We've got a pool table, American snooker table, I've got a few spaces for some posters, and they release a few more. Okay, and then it would lead us right back out to here. So again, that's the med bay. That's our corridor that goes right back up. So let's say, let's go this way. Let's say you've been resting in the lounge, but you know what? You're tired of having a chat. You would like to go and have a dance. So we've got a little disco in here. Our resident DJs. Oh, that's enough of that. Okay, also a couple of chairs and tables in here to sit at. Yeah, now you're feeling a bit thirsty, so you come up here, order a drink at the bar, and if we hop over this bar, you'll see that we're actually now in a kitchen, which happens to be very conveniently just opposite the cafeteria. So this is where they prepare all the food. We've even got like little nutrient processor rooms. It's all quite handy. Some little carbon standing planters. All good. Come up through here and we've got our storage room, which again with the Uclier mod was far more impressive. And I had some different lockers in the middle there that you can't see now, but whatever. But yeah, it's just a basic storage room with some random stuff in it. So we're at our back corridor again. A reminder that we've got way out there, lots of bedrooms around the back, around the sides even. So let's go out the back. As promised. So we've got various staircases up now. I'm going to turn my light back on. So you can go up through that room, you can go up from the sides, and that will also lead you to the top, or you could go up through this one, or up there, or that side. We've got our Exocraft summoners out here. You can see I've started to extend the things back. I'm not going to delete these floor panels until I've extended this all the way back and to the sides, which again I require Blender to update really, because otherwise I'm manually setting the location of each little thing, as in typing in the location number and everything. It's a right pain in the buttocks, so yeah, I need it to update really. Okay, so this will lead us into our third floor, and we've got just a couple of planter rooms here. There's our stairs up. Along the sides we have a mixture. We've got planter rooms, individual ones, not linked together, but we've also got some biodomes that have each and every plant in it, and you can actually go through each of them collecting as you go. It goes all the way across that central corridor. So you can see it's biodome room, biodome room, biodome room. And then we've got at the front of the freighter now is our way down. You may remember, let's goes back out to them. And we've got a very large open space for planting stuff. And we've got our agricultural guy. And if we go out the front here, you can see our bridge, our med room. We've got some viewing platforms. We can see all our beautiful organic frigates. And that goes right back in to there. And we've got our up top viewing platform, which I kind of want to extend forward just a little bit more, which again I'll do in Blender. I mean, in theory I could go all the way to the front of the freighter with it, but let's not. It'll probably cause problems. Anyway, let's go on this side. So then, yeah, again, this side, very much room, biodome, carbon planters all around, but let's go down our central corridor. We've got options. So we've got lots of different types of rocks and trees out in garden number 1. Garden number 2. Instead of going through the central corridor here, let's just go over to our mid platform. Garden number 3. And I'm too lazy to use the door. Instead of a garden number 4, we have our giant chessboard. We've got flaming barrels marking each corner and the middles of each side there. Let's get back on our central path. So you may recall this was our viewing platform at the front. I've just noticed one that's miscoloured, that's annoying. That's not right, is it? It's not right either. Oh god damn it, I'm gonna have to sort it in Blender, aren't I? Or delete that and duplicate. Sorted. Okay, right, so we go all the way to the back. And we've got a couple of different ways down. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. So don't think I've forgotten anything. Let's go say hello to our weapons guy and exocraft guys quick, because I don't think I showed you them before. They are here. Back to our extractors. Back to our central corridor. And we're home. Well, I hope that gave you a good idea about what my freighter base is like. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything. Pretty sure, although I always seem to make these videos and forget something. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye now.